Hello everybody, welcome back to some Scholar the First Sin. As you can see, I have a new sword. It's actually the Drakeblood Greatsword that we picked up, and I infused it with magic. And then I also have my Dark Silver Black Spear, and I actually made my Dragon Rider bow magic as well, because what I did not realize is it actually had magic damage attached to it already. So I figured I'd just put a little bit more magic damage. And now the reason for this is because the guys that we're fighting are actually weak against dark, but the bosses we're about to come up against are not, but they are weak to magic. So I have... Yes, I own this game. That's not the first time that's happened to me either. But I also have great magic weapon ready for when we fight them. Okay, so we can go... Ugh. But yeah, so we are heading up because I don't think that it's too long, and we'll be fighting two bosses basically back to back, and actually, depending on how things go, quite possibly three. That I don't think that I'll get through the challenge area and fight another boss. By the way, it's just that the first boss we're gonna fight can summon another boss, which is pretty nonsense. Stairs that way. Ooh. Oh, we got some stairs this way that we can actually return. Never mind. I was gonna say that we can actually return from, which is true. See, returned from it, but probably not left and straight. I also don't know why I have my sword out, because the Drakeblood Knights, as you saw there, I did actually go in and I killed them, and same with the archer. Although, to be fair, did I kill the archer in the last one? Because as I killed him, I actually questioned whether or not I had actually killed him in the part. I'm not entirely sure that I did, but also not really too worried about, you guys guessing how I did it. I mean, ooh, he was hidden up there, so I shot him a bunch with my bow. I tried to use magic, but nothing in this fucking DLC likes to take damage from magic, so... And it's not like my magic is weak, but I don't know. Even the stuff that's supposed to be, like, weak to magic, it's like, oh, their weakness is magic. It's like, is it though? Because it sure doesn't seem to be. And I think I still have... No, I actually got rid of this. Well, whatever. Ugh. Okay. Sure. Okay, so let's put that back on. Don't know how many drops are left, but at least it, I don't have to worry about taking fall damage randomly, whereas, there could be an enemy at any point, so. Yeah, these guys are very vulnerable to backstabs, mainly because you can really, I don't know. They turn around really fast, but the game will give you the backstab, which is funny because they like turn around and then you just kind of like bitch slap them all the way around so that you then get the backstab, and it looks fucking hilarious because like they're facing you and you just smack them in the face and they do a full 180. Also don't want a two-hand because blocking is important. Hello? don't trust that it's just you, even though I'd like to, considering the size of that room. But yeah, they use the big weapons and they're awfully slow. Although their initial attack, I will admit, is pretty fast. Like, their first strike really fucking just, like, bam, it's there. Okay, slowly. Already had one hidden behind a pillar. Okay. Well, I guess I could have fought him in here then. Down there, another gap. Can we still see? Because we could see the fog wall from up above. It's right there. And I'm assuming that that's the boss singing. I think the priestesses sing as well. Oh, there's the Drake Blood. That's their armor set, which does look pretty good. I'll give them that. It is a good looking armor set. I'll throw it on to... And then, in all honesty, if I actually unequipped something, I could, I could actually fast roll with it. And since I won't be using my bow right now, why not, right? I'll use this for the rest of this, part. I don't see why not. Okay. And this, you know, has a lot more damage resistance than my normal clothes, so it probably isn't even a bad thing to have this equipped. Okay, here's another bridge. We'll throw the cat on. Not that I need it for that drop, but I mean... Down. Careful. Careful. I mean, we can make it over there. Also, is that another summon sign? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, I can make it to there. Ooh, but there's another down there, but I feel like I should be jumping across here, if anything. Careful in case. Actually, ooh. In case I see more of the knights. Small. Oh, also found out that the worthless prism stones, I can trade those into the fucking crows. Like, I can trade those into the crows in order to get stuff, including more human effigies. Oh, come on, how is that not up? See, they fucking 180 so quickly. Alright. Dude, you really gotta fucking... Like, once you crush the thing, must you keep your hand up? Stamina back. Really? Wrong button. Yeah, they also really like to guard break you. And for some reason I never see it coming. Ooh, some Twinkling Titanite. Large Soul Brave Warrior. can't. See, like I said, facing me and my character just fucking bitch slaps him into turning around. There we go. Got you, another life gem. I really gotta buy better life gems, because these heal. Now that like I've actually got my health up some, they don't heal very much. Vine bomb, I don't even know what that does. But hey, that's all them dead. Anywhere where I can hop down? No. Not there. I can still see the summit sign down there. I can hop over there. That would work. That jump was awkward, but whatever. Drop here. Drop here. And there we go. Okay, so I want this sword because this is what the boss is weak against. I'll get rid of that. Since it's a boss, we don't need that. I do believe that she uses dark attacks. Oh, let me see here. And then I have the Dispelling Ring, which should also help. Oh, she uses fire, dark, affinity, which is also dark. So she does use some fire. Very little for actual. We'll do that on the off chance that I get hit with a fire spell. Ring of Blades, and then we have... Actually, what is my clutch ring? Lightning, which does not help. And then I think we're good with this, in all honesty. And then who we have here? We have Steelheart Ellie, who I do enjoy, because she helped me fight the guys in the last DLC, the big Iron Warrior dudes who fucking sucked ass. And then here's the other one. And Benhart of Yugo, which is actually one that we need to summon for his questline, so. But now the question is, do I just take Benhart, since he's the only one with a quest line, or do I take Ellie with me as well? Because I mean, I doubt that this boss will do a whole lot to me, damage wise, and the only thing that I really have to worry about is she can summon things. So you know what, I'll take Ellie as well, because I do like Ellie. And then we shall enchant and enter. Get my Estus flask up. See, now that actually already did quite a bit of damage. Ow. Well, although not really. Oof. Okay, did not actually expect that to hit me, but... Oh, who you summoning? And she summoned an entirely different boss. That's right, that is a thing she can do, is just summon another boss to help her fight. Which is Velstadt, which is funny, because it's a boss that we actually haven't fought ourselves yet. Now what would be nice is if Ellie or Benhart would actually take him somewhere else. Oh, that's right. She can also teleport. Ow, why the fuck are you attacking? Ow, bitch. Oh, that's gonna hurt her. Fuck you, you fucking whore. So yeah, that's an issue, is if she summons him and then doesn't, like, honestly, if she had teleported further away, we probably would have been fine. But for some reason, even though I had never hit him, Ben Hart decided to target me for some reason, which is unfortunate. Just as unfortunate is I now have to make my way back down there. But hopefully I can do so. Can I find a different way down, maybe? Because, I mean, we took that way for the items. Okay, I thought that the dude was over here, but I guess not. Silver cat, bring it up. Down. There. There. And then we went across there, but then we just ended up dropping down here anyway, so at least the path back, if you find that bonfire. Obviously, if you don't find that bonfire, the path back is a little bit more of a prick. Okay, and then back to the dispelling ring. Get Ben Hart back in the mix. Get my other sword ready. And now, obviously, when you summon more people, they end up with more health or higher defense, one or the other. Either way, they take more damage. Now, Ben Hart, I want to summon so we can continue his quest line. Ellie obviously doesn't have a quest line, and I don't think that it's actually worth it to summon her, unfortunately. Do like Ellie, but just don't think that it's worth it. I should probably also change my shield, maybe, although I guess I don't lose that much. Yeah, see, like that already did quite a bit of damage. Oh. That's easy enough to dodge. Oh, she's gone again, but she's not teleporting very far is the thing. Ow. Oh, see, now this is another summon that she can do, which is just little skelly screws. Ow, ow, ow. Would you focus on the one who's hitting you? I think that's gonna be a boom. Yep. Another skeleton. And now the thing is, right, is you want to get rid of the skeletons from what I read. Because if you don't, she can't summon more skeletons until those skeletons are gone. I don't know who these are targeting. Oh, they came after me. Go. Which means that if there is still a skeleton out, then the only thing that she can really summon then is Velstadt, like this. Oof. Oh my lord. I don't know what actually hit me. Okay, Ben Hart, if you want to finish her off, that would be... Doesn't matter. Oh my... Oh god, he's still alive. Oh, if he had fucking killed me there, I would have been pissed. But hey, there's the soul of Elena. Which will open up this door. That's one boss down. Now, I do believe that our next boss is, like, I think we have like one room or something, and then the next boss. Life gem, copy up. 5 Estus flasks. I could homeward out of here. Oh, never mind, don't need to. Another bonfire. Boosh. Alright. Okay. So take a little kip. Attune spells. Do I soul arrow? Do I like? I still can't actually use that. I need one more. Can't poison them. I could lightning spear, but I don't think that does a whole lot. Hang on. Just take a quick peek here. Let's see. Oh, actually, come to think of it, I can. Well, here, I won't be blocking anything, so I can get rid of the shield. Have that equipped. For that, I'll get my bow equipped because I do fly. Oh, he's actually weaker against dark. So my spear might actually do better. In which case I need that, and instead of that, I need dark weapon. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I can do that. Okay. Poison, and then we don't need dark for this. We actually need the poison bite ring, and then I don't think that I have. My other poison bite ring is just normal, and then I don't think that anything else I have will make a difference on him. What's that? Oh, increased magic attack. Well, shit. Bet you that would have worked on my sword that does magic damage. All right. Transcendent Eddy. We'll summon them once at least, just to see how much help they are. And Abbess Viva or Fia. I've missed whether I think there was a V there. I don't know why. Yeah, Viva. I don't know why I put a V there if there wasn't. Hello. Well, you look like you're ready to fucking fight a dragon. You not so much. You definitely look like a support character, but you know, whatever. Okay. So we'll do this. I don't know how much I'll be using it over my bow. As you can see, it's a rather large boss arena, and that would be why. Now, all of his attacks, or at least most of them, I think. Oh, right, I forgot that he always does that. Do both fire and poison, which is cool, but 4 damage on that lightning spear. Good job. Let's head towards his tail. Whenever you're fighting a dragon, and they fly up in the air, a good strategy is to head for their tail. Because if you head for their tail, they can't hit you with their fire. And odds are if they're going up in the air, that's what they're going for. Ooh, 3 damage on that one. Oh my lord. I have yet to hit him. Well, I do quite good damage, actually. heal up while he's up there. Oh, good God. What an annoyance. Oh, I actually missed it. Well, I'm not going to bother to enchant again. I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. There he is. Oof. Yeah? You gotta stop with the, in all honesty, Eddie here might be a better bet. You would think that having the caster with you for something that's constantly flying would be good, but... Ow. Okay. And that was another thing that I knew about him, is that his, is that he really fucking sucks when it comes to, hitting them with melee weapons. Because he breaks them super fast. So, I mean, as long as Eddie can keep him occupied. Now, granted, I'm only doing like 90 damage or so. Which is still way more than Viva there, who's doing 7. Sometimes 3. Oh, no, that did actually connect. Oh, I think I was being poisoned there. Oh, there you go. That did pretty good. I mean, to be fair, they're not taking all that much damage. Like, yeah, we're not doing a huge amount. Oh, that's gonna hit, yep. But I mean, oh, alright, that did a lot. Apparently he's fucking tired of my bullshit bow here. Oh, that's a weird move. Oh, Viva, get up. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if Viva is honestly worth it to even bring in here. I mean, Eddie here is fucking tanking like a champ. And while my bow isn't doing a huge amount of damage, once again, I'm not taking a huge amount of damage. Now, granted, if Eddie wasn't here, obviously the bow strategy would not be great, in all honesty. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I kind of... Yeah, this is way better. In fact, I probably should have switched before, just to, I'm gonna run this way. Just to put a little bit more damage in. In all honesty, I have enough weapons on me that I probably could have went through them all, while Viva was still alive. Ow! Fucker. Run away, run away, run away. Eddie must be... Oh, missed that tail swipe. Get another drinky food here. Oof. Yeah, I think we've got this. Ow! Unless I fucking do that more. Oh, my Estus flask is apparently out. I also love how it's the middle of a fight, but he still takes the time to be like, hey, this is empty, what are you doing? Are you coming at me? Come at me, bro. Ooh, got hit by it, but that's fine. another one actually, just to... Alright. I need something better than these life gems. Why did I leave the regular life gems on my hotbar? I'll pop another one just to... Go. There we go. That actually wasn't too bad. I definitely could have done that better. If I hadn't switched to my bow, it definitely would have went better. For sure. I am glad that I actually switched. Although, come to think of it, does it? Okay, yeah, it does protect me more. But yeah, I am glad that I switched to it in the end. Because, I mean, that would have taken fucking forever with my bow doing less than 100 damage. Jorg's Ring, which I do believe is the guy who led these people down here, sometimes deflects spells. Sought to Ring of Sir Yor, sought to the blood of a dragon who invaded Shova, can deflect spells. When Sir Yor faced Sin, the slumbering dragon, he drew blood with a flash of his steel, but Sin responded by spewing forth the poison that had long brewed within him, blanketing the city in a miasmic cloud. So yeah, the guy showed up, hit the dragon, and the dragon basically exploded into poison and killed everyone in the city. And then that is another crown. Crown of the Sunken King. Who once ruled this land. The king erected the eternal sanctum below the earth to worship the great dragon, but the towering bulwark crumbled with the city shortly after the dragon's awakening. But these were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. So that's 2 out of 4 crowns that we can get total throughout this game. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we can turn in either of these spears that we got. And let's see, what does this crown do? Upgrade stats. Okay. It grants 1 endurance, strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith, while reducing vigor and vitality by 1. So yeah, this gives you, so this basically mixes up your stats very slightly. So if we go here, you'll see that my strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith are all +1, or are all at 41 now instead of the 40 that I left them at. Whereas my vigor and vitality are 25, which apparently they were at 26 before. I don't know. I mean, one way to find out, right? Boop. Whoops. Going too far. There it is. Yeah, look at that. They were too. They were at 26. Did not actually know that my vitality was at 26. Either way. So not. I don't know. I was gonna say not quite as good as the other crown, but I don't know. I guess it depends. The other crown is more caster focused, but you know, whatever. So let's see. We can dump. Oh, well, actually. Soul of the land of the squalid queen rests beside the slumbering dragon of the eternal sanctum. This child of dark accompanies the dragon, slowly amassing souls in anticipation of the coming day of vengeance. The wondrous soul of this augur of wrath can be used to acquire numerous souls here. So yeah, unfortunately we don't actually have access to the weaponsmith who gives us stuff for it. And then the king erected a magnificent city, and the dragon slept soundly until Sir Yor disturbed it with a single great strike, and the dragon could bear its store of poison no longer. The rain of death toppled the city, but restored the dragon's purity. Alright. And then get rid of the vine bomb. I mean, keep those as weapons that I currently have, and that. Dump that in there because I don't see that coming in handy. Same with that. And there's the rest of the Drake Blood armor. I don't see myself needing that, or sometimes deflecting spells. And actually, this Flynn's Ring, lowering equip load, increased physical attack. That's not precisely how that works. It has nothing to do with the percentage of your weight. What that has to do with is actually your max equipment load. And I actually was getting very little benefit from having it equipped. So let's level up. You know, I probably sold all my prism stones, didn't I? When I had access to Gavlan, I probably sold them all. Let's see. Prism stones. Oh, I got 10. Whoops. Alright, let's see how long we've been going. Only 40 minutes, but that's fine. We'll make a quick trip to things betwixt. And then since item find does in fact come into play with this, so I'll throw my regular rings back on. You know, to be fair, I never actually seen if the stone ring with my spear would stagger the Drake Blood Knights. I mean, they're wearing heavy armor, so you wouldn't think so, but my spear does do quite a bit. That dragon fight, though, right? That was annoying, to say the least. It wasn't hard. Like I said, it didn't do a huge amount of damage unless it hit you with, like, an actual physical attack. I'm just gonna drop everything, by the way. So, like, one. But yeah, so, like, and in all honesty, the caster lady, Fiva, not all that useful, I'll admit. Because she did, like, she kept his attention, and she did live for quite a while, but she did no fucking damage. Like, if I hadn't had her, I think that fight would have been better. But I am glad that I brought in Eddie, because, like, he kept the dragon's attention pretty much the entire time. And, obviously he made it all the way to the end of the fight, even with the extra thing. Now, once again, I probably honestly could have saved Fiva if I had, and then I'll use that. If I had just started switching to different melee weapons sooner. Let's see, an Amber Herb, Life Gem, Cracked Red Eye Orb, another Cracked Red Eye Orb, another Life Gem, Small Blue Burr, Homeward Bone, Small Yellow Burr. Man, this is a bunch of worthless garbage. Another Life Gem, a Fading Soul. Wow, there's 50 souls, I think. Oh, a Titanite Shard. That's actually something I might use at some point. And last but not least, another Fading Soul. Wow. I think it's 50 souls. Yep. 50 souls a piece. And then a bunch of stuff that I do not need. I also did not... I had Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Never used it. I don't think that it would have worked very well. Because it is a fairly slow like not casting time, but like to actually reach the target, it is fairly slow. So I doubt that it would have. Well, it might have hit once or twice, but I don't know how much damage it really would have done. How many of these other things? Old Radiant. I'll leave the regular life gems on for now, but I think that's actually it now for the DLC, besides the challenge area, which is over here, which is Cave of the Dead, which I will not be doing in this part. But yeah, that will definitely be a next part thing, where we will head into the Cave of the Dead and start dropping through there and doing stuff. Now, I will be summoning these guys to help to see if they can get me to the end on the first go. But it might end up being similar to the last challenge area, where I clear out an area on camera, take a break, and then clear it out permanently, go to the next area, etc., etc. Now, the only thing is, with this one, there are a lot of statues that shoot crap at you, and unfortunately, if I break those and then use Homeward or use a Homeward Bone, which is, as you can probably tell by the fact that you drop down a hole, the only way to get back to the bonfire, all of those statues will then respawn. So it's not like I could go through and break all the statues and then have an easier time the next time I show up. But yeah, we'll summon the 2 helpers. Because in all honesty, if we could get them into the boss fight with us, they would actually probably be insanely useful. Like, more so than normal. Because it's 3 bosses in this next part. So, like, if we could get both of them down there, it would be 3 on 3 instead of, 1 on 3. So it might be worth it to clear it out section by section, just so that in the end we can grab those guys and head down and get them there mostly intact. I mean, what is it? I think it's, I want to say it's warmth. Creates a gentle warm flame that heals those who touch it. So yeah, I do believe, put that away, throw warmth on. And then if we do, whoops. Yeah, and then as long as you're within range, it'll heal you. So I mean, I'll keep that equipped. And then I'll throw Homeward on the other one. There we go. Alright. So this will probably be our setup for the next part. In between, I may or may not finish killing off all those Drake Blood Knights. Well, I mean, odds are. But I won't be doing that today, I don't think. I don't know. Don't know why. Don't really. Usually after we finish a section, I'm actually looking forward to finishing it. But, I'm sure I'll get the urge to play it again before the next part. I'll get my Dark Souls itch, and it'll give me something to do. I think I'm just not really looking forward to those because it's another one where it's just like a bunch of dropping down, which I realize is going to be the entire next part, but what can you do? So that'll be it for this part, and holy shit, warmth lasts a long time. But yeah, that'll be it for this part, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for the challenge area, Cave of the Dead.